Aries, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram pages. So, Aries, I do feel like this month of January, foundation, family roots, security issues, safety issues seem to be quite on focus. There's a real spotlight into guaranteeing for yourself and for the ones you care some type of environment or some type of comfort or conveniences for you and others that you feel are required. It's like a sense of the provider. There's an energy here of the provider. So it can be that you are feeling that pressure to provide to others, or others are kind of needing to provide to you. And it feels like a matter of family, the family responsibility, either coming from you to others or others to you. But there's a sense of responsibility. In the midst of this energy of family and even a sense of generational issues here, I feel like some of you this is a month where you can learn a lot about family, and you can learn a lot about your ancestors and the story behind the story, from the ancestral energy that rules your family and the experiences you had so far with family. So depending on, regardless of if you had a good relationship or a less positive relationship with the family aspect in your life, there seems to be a need to kind of research or dig deep or review, analyze something here from the past background in which you were born, and how there may be things in your life kind of affected by this generational kind of storyline that your family holds. So you can observe that maybe some struggles that you go through, you can observe that maybe your father or your mother, or it has been and their previous and the previous family members, there seems to be like a continuation of the same issues that maybe were passed down to you. And there's some interesting I feel acknowledgement or discoveries that Aries can make during this month about this topic that can be incredibly healing and freeing for some of you, because I feel like some of you may feel an outsider or alone from the family concept or from the concept of family, and their values and their ways of dealing with situations. You can feel different, or you can feel like you are on the outside of a society. So if it's not a family, linkage by blood, it can be a group of friends, it can be any type of group you're involved with, or for some of you, it can even be a society issue here, feeling an outsider from society. So, but what I'm feeling the most, it's the root is in family, genetics, blood ties, history, past, ancestral energy. And this is a profound energy, actually. It's like the tree of life. By realizing something here, you can improve your life and the future, generation that you will participate in, the type of parent you will become, or how you want your children, for those of you, of course, having children, wanting to have children, establish a family, how you will want them to see family and to see the story, or to learn about the story. It's like at the same time it feels like a desire to learn about, you know, how things function or have been functioning in your life and the life of others before you, and you want to kind of I feel like some of you are looking for answers in this studying energy, you know, really going deep so you can see the whole picture. Others of you, as I said, you may just feel more alone or more withdrawn into a place of needing to take some time alone or in solitude, or internalizing here some experiences that you are currently having with family or with people in your life in general, in which there is a lot of emotional connection and care and attachment. And for those that are not as much interested in looking back to family, there can be a need to just stop a little bit and reflect and review, you know, the relationship aspect of your life right now. But it's not just you and other. I feel like it's not just a romantic issue here or a partner, you and another partner. Is you and a whole. There's a concept of a whole here, a group, as I said. And for Aries, the month of January may bring a need to stop and reflect and review and soul search here for some answers. Here's the Hermit in your unconscious. So you may want to connect, you may want to go out, you may want to just be carefree and enjoy yourself, but something pulls you into a more deeper energy of study, reflection, and as I said, internalizing your thoughts and your experiences, and really really connecting with that inner wisdom that has been in a certain way brought to you through the experiences you have so far dealt with. So the Hermit here in your unconscious is also letting you know that by soul searching you can find freedom, and you can end a chapter in your life that you are desiring to end, especially one that could be about feeling isolated, that could be about feeling on the outside, it could be feeling like that lack of human relationship and interaction. So for the lonely wolves here, for Aries that are lonely wolves, if you want to free yourself from this, if you want to go out there and establish good relationships, or if you want to reach out to family, if you want to build a family, whatever it is about people that you desire but you struggle with, it's because you still need to find something, an answer. You need to purge some shadow here so things become clear. And the chapter, as I said, ends and you can begin a new one. And actually, having the Ten of Pentacles in your future position indicates that as the month unfolds and you go through this process, there's a high chance of you actually, being surrounded by family or being surrounded by people that will make you feel good, and where you can see how everyone is kind of working together, as I said, to provide for others or to help others out, or to bring something of help, of need to everybody, to the greater good, right? So I also feel like some of you could just be interested in more of this collective causes, like you may want to contribute more to help others. You may feel that urge to go out there and give something, your time, your resources, your energy, your assets, your talents. Is like a need to give, but also to receive, as I feel, because I feel like even the Aries that are showing up here that feel the need to contribute more to others in need are Aries that in return what they're looking for is that human contact and that human rapport. So breaking free from isolation, breaking free from fears of relating with others in good ways, or building relationships from a place that is different from the past background that you have experienced that you didn't like, is in focus during this month. And I also feel like some of you're just very dissatisfied with how things are going in your life. I feel like some of you with this Four of Cups in the soul position, you are bored, really bored. And you're not content, and you're not really appreciating that much something, some things in your life right now, because you feel like they don't provide enough emotional satisfaction. That's why the Hermit is here. For Aries that are just simply bored and you don't identify with anything else that I've said, and for Aries that are just, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing this, or I just don't feel like going there or being with this person, I don't know, I just don't feel anything. For Aries, I feel empty and looking for ways to, or for Aries that feel like others should give them as well that stimulation. First, you need to give yourself, what you need in terms of emotional care. Because it doesn't matter how much anybody else would try to motivate you. If you're not motivated with something, if you're not connected with something, that cheering up of others will always fade away. So in a certain way, some of you need to be your own motivators, and you need to search for meaning, for a cause, for something to work on where you can put your heart and your soul in and your drive in, and so that stimulation and that focus becomes real. So yes, when someone tags along, it's a party, but if that person needs to go do anything else, you will still feel good because it's something you're doing for yourself, it's something you believe in. So I feel like Aries also needs to be more involved in things they love, in things that are natural to them, or things that they are interested in or curious about. Pursue your curiosity as well during this month, because it can also help you not feel as down or as alone or as bored and dissatisfied as some of you are. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. I want to thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.